This is Candor Talk. Thank you for tuning in. Let's get right into the show. But before we get into the show, don't forget to check out our website, sylviaexpress.com. What's up, fabulous people? How you doing on this Saturday? This is Sylvia and this is Candor Talk. Okay, so let me just say something. Don Jr. is in deep shit, and it's almost a certainty that he will face some kind of legal consequences. But before I get into his legal woes, let me say this. This investigation into the Trump crime family is massive. This is the biggest political scandal in modern history. The crimes are so vast, too. So anyone claiming that Mueller is taking too long is delusional and knows nothing about the criminal investigative process. But anyway, back to Don Jr. Don Jr., acting in typical Fredo fashion, decided to have a conversation that was wiretapped by the Spanish police and given to the FBI. Here it is.
The reporting comes to us from Michael of Yahoo News, and the headline gets straight to the point. Trump's son should be concerned. FBI obtained wiretaps of a Putin ally who met with Trump Jr. Isikoff reports the FBI obtained secret wiretaps collected by Spanish police of conversations involving Alexander Torshin, a deputy governor of Russia's central bank who has forged close ties with American lawmakers and the National Rifle Association that led to a meeting with Donald Trump Jr. during the gun lobby's annual convention in Louisville in May of 2016, a top Spanish prosecutor said on Friday. The prosecutor saying, quote, just a few months ago, the wiretaps of these telephone conversations were given to the FBI. And asked if he was concerned about Torshin's meetings with Donald Trump Jr. and other American political figures, the Spanish prosecutor replied, quote, Mr. Trump's son should be concerned.
Okay, so for all you people out there saying, okay, nothing really happened, what really went down? I don't think anything really happened. There's no collusion. You must feel really, really stupid right now. But that this isn't even really about you because I'll let you deal with what you're dealing with. Okay, but anyway, if you listen to my old shows, I said that I believed that Fredo Jr. was in trouble. I believed he would face criminal consequences, but I wasn't sure for what. And it's not just that the FBI has wiretaps, but it's also Fredo might have lied to Congress. Here's the clip.
Donald Trump Jr. may have lied to the Senate Judiciary Committee regarding foreign powers seeking to interfere in the 2016 presidential election.
Okay, that's like it's a real quick clip because I was trying to find clips on YouTube that could explain basically what had transpired. But nevertheless, Donald Trump Jr. basically, he lied to Congress. Now, what does that mean? Lying to Congress can get you like 5 years in prison. To be abundantly clear, Don Jr. can be indicted. There is no legal protection for him like presidential or executive privilege. This puts Trump in a serious dilemma. Just think about it. Does he hang Fredo Jr. out there for the world to see? Does he pardon his own son? Or does he try to help him by agreeing to a deal? Look, getting people close to Trump is almost as important as getting Trump. It's not just because it puts Trump in political and legal jeopardy, but it also helps take his crime family down. This is a Trump crime family. There is no dispute about that whatsoever. Okay. And to tell you how dumb the Trump crime family are, Fredo, instead of focusing on his legal woes, he was like throwing a tantrum on Twitter because he's not getting more followers on Twitter and Instagram. Oh, poor little Fredo. Like, Fredo, like, are you the one that would, like, literally be there when, like, your father's, like, literally needing your protection and you're, like, Fredo Corleone? Like, literally, are you that one? Okay? Like, are you not understanding what kind of problems you have right now? You're worried about your Instagram followers? I can promise you, you will not be worrying about your Instagram followers when you are in prison. So focus on your legal defense. That would be the only advice you'll ever get from me. Focus on your legal defense. And then, look, none of this is getting any better for Trump. If you notice lately, he's been melancholy and depressed. Not that real loud-mouthed, big buffoon that you can constantly see. He's been much more melancholy. Because he recognizes that it doesn't matter what he does, the screaming and raging like a lunatic on Twitter, it can't negate the glaring reality. The legal noose is tightening around him and it's not getting easier. And then, of course, there's Cohen lurking in the background. There's always Cohen somewhere. Cohen is literally always somewhere. My goodness. This, like, I'm telling you, like, every once in a while, you gotta sit back and just think about this this administration and the people affiliated with this administration, this is a laughingstock. This is hilarious. I mean, like, I can't even, I'm telling you, like, this is, I mean, the thing is, it's hilarious from the perspective that we're going to continue to call it out and we're going to continue to expose it and we're going to stop it. But at the same time, if you don't start laughing about some of the stuff that's going on, you will cry. And that's why I decided to, some of the stuff, the way I'm want to do these shows, like, I'm not going to sit here and talk about, oh, woe is me. No, we're going to get this guy out of the White House, okay? He's going to go. It's either impeachment, resignation, or the 25th Amendment. But this guy's going to go. But anyway, so of course, here is Cohen lurking in the background, bringing more damage to the imposter. Okay, and anyway, here's basically what happened with Cohen. Here it is.
A business partner of President Trump's personal lawyer, Michael-Cohen, has pleaded guilty to criminal tax fraud. Evgeny-Friedman is his name, nicknamed the Taxi King for managing a large fleet of cabs, will be forced to pay $5 million to New York State. Paula Reed is here with the potential implications for Cohen and the president.
Evgeny-Friedman is not directly tied to Mr. Trump. His association with the president's personal lawyer, Michael-Cohen, could raise alarms inside the White House. Friedman's guilty plea means he could cooperate with government prosecutors in state and federal investigations. That development could possibly be used to leverage Mr. Cohen into cooperating in the special counsel probe into Russian interference in the 2016 election. Now, Cohen is already under investigation in New York State related to his business practices.
Okay. What is up with you, Cohen? Like, what's your deal, dude? Like, why is it that everyone that's around you is a criminal? Okay, but we all know why. Anyway, but nevertheless, to me, the strategy is clear. The coordination of the state and federal government is clear. The guilty plea in state court is significant, and I think people missed that significance. This is one investigation Trump has absolutely no control over. He can't force anyone in the New York AG office to do anything. He can't pardon anyone because it's state crimes. And if Cohen was a real practicing attorney, he would realize that his only option right now is to talk. And what I believe is that Mueller and the SDNY, and this is just my belief based on what I'm seeing transpire, will defer certain charges to the states where they believe that Trump might try to pardon. So, like, therefore, I wouldn't be surprised if Don Jr. and Cohen are indicted in state court as opposed to federal court. Remember, most states have a simultaneous statute with a federal statute. So, like, the indictment of Cohen's partner makes this seem like where they are going with some prospective defendants is that they're going to go through state courts where they know that Trump has absolutely no influence over them. He can't do anything about it whatsoever. And so the thing is, indicting this guy in state court, to me, makes me believe that that's what they're going to be doing. But anyway, Cohen's partner, he was facing about 25 years in prison if convicted and walked away with 5 years probation. He's giving up the mother load, okay? And after this development, it's becoming a matter of time before it's too late for either Manafort or Cohen to flip. And for Cohen to flip, he'd likely have to be offered like some form of protection, unless he makes some covert deal to cooperate and help remove Trump. Because let's just be honest, that's New York City. Yeah, he's just going to be walking around as this informant walking around New York City with all the mafia walking around. Yeah, that's really going to happen. No. Either he's going to go undercover, basically, and he's going to cooperate, which who knows, he might already be doing that. Or, if he's going to go and be a public informant, he is not going to be just walking around the streets of New York City. Sorry, that's just not going to be happening. But anyway, and also, it wouldn't be smart for him to likely flip before he's indicted unless you're like 100% certain that indictment is imminent. But once he's indicted, he's going to be singing. I mean, like, look, he's going to be singing so loud, he'll be heard in like 7 states. I mean, people will be waking up like, oh my God, did I just hear Michael-Cohen? Another state, like, oh my God, I think I just heard Michael-Cohen. Babe, wake up. Was that Michael-Cohen? Like, Lord, he's going to be singing, like, every state's going to be hearing him singing. He's going to be singing so absolutely so loud, okay? So just don't get it absolutely twisted in any possible way, okay? So let me just tell you something. Okay, so so what I was saying before is that for Cohen to flip or to go and flip before the indictment would come forward, that doesn't really make sense. And typically it wouldn't make any sense for any attorney to advise him to do that if you're not sure that they have any evidence to indict you. Why would you just go start talking if you don't know if they have the evidence against you? So anyway, but then also there's Trump's lifelong friend and partner, Roger Stone. And Roger Stone is also in trouble. Okay, so I'm going to play this clip about Roger Stone, and here it is.
And this goes to the Roger Stone WikiLeaks situation. It's the specificity of his denial that frankly, I think we're all trying to read. And he said this to me: I had no advance notice of the content, source, or the exact disclosure time of the WikiLeaks disclosure. Assange himself has said so. In fact, Assange has said in his own tweets and in interviews that Roger Stone never predicted anything I hadn't already said in public. That's what he said to me.
Okay, well then it came out, after what he said to you, after what he said to Chuck Todd, it came out that he actually did have advanced knowledge, and actually he was trying to coordinate with WikiLeaks. So that's essentially what transpired there. So look, let me just say something to you as somebody who lives in the East Coast. Okay, so let me just say something. Look, all these alleged tough guys in the Trump crime syndicate, they won't be tough. Okay? They won't be tough guys when they know Big Bubba and Big Billy will be in the prison waiting for them. Okay? So people are going to start talking. Don't get it twisted. Oh, these guys are like, oh, I'm going to hold out. I'm a tough guy, whatever. They're not going to be tough guys. When Big Bubba and Big Billy are like, oh, when they take them to the prison, like, hey, there's Big Bubba. Big Bubba's waiting over there with a chewing stick, sitting over there waiting for you to come into the prison. You are not going to be, I'm telling you right now, you will sing, sing, sing. Okay, so let's not get that twisted. Okay, and so anyway, I want to gloat in Trump's face after the break. He took another L this week, but I'm going to take a quick break. I need to get my voice together. I need to get some water to my voice. I'll be right back.
Make a dawn in this.
Hear me now, Mitch Mueller. Drop that bomb buckler.
I'm feeling like $1 million. Cutting up just for the money. We like nip and tuck. Jet like Benny from the Sandlot. Cost $50,000 for my Hancock. Ah, baby, baby. Riding to the top. Driving haters crazy. Never gonna stop. I'm feeling like $1 million. Cutting up just for the money. We like nip and tuck.
All right, fabulous people. Okay, so I just need to get some water in my throat because this is going to be a quick show. Okay, so anyway, let me just tell you what the imposter had to go through this week. Here's something else that's going to make him very upset. Here it is.
It looks like President Trump has a lot of unblocking to do. A federal judge ruled POTUS can't block Twitter users from following him, even if they're critical of his policies. 7 users filed suit in July of 2017, arguing getting blocked violated their First Amendment rights. A U.S. District Court judge agreed with the plaintiffs, writing in her ruling that the @RealDonaldTrump Twitter account, quote, is a designated public forum, and that the blocking of the plaintiffs based on their political speech constitutes viewpoint discrimination that violates the First Amendment.
Dear imposter, how you like me now? In your face, in your face, in your face. Ooh, 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 ooh. How you feeling? How you feeling? And look, I doubt he'll unblock me because, I'm blocked on Twitter by him, or I don't think he was going to follow the court rules. Well, we shall see. We'll see what he does. He might appeal, whatever. But anyway, however, let's just face it right now, okay? That's one more loss, a total L in his column. Look, honestly, I wish they could put like a permanent L on his forehead, like the scarlet letter. He just needs to walk around with the L because he takes L's and he is an L. He's a loser and he loses all the time. Okay, so anyway, guys, I got to end the show very quickly, and I can't do a second show today because I have trial next week. So anyway, guys, I am going to close up real quickly. And also, I just want to thank all those people who donated to the Patreon. I have 5 people who donated. I just never thought anyone would donate. People told me, look, you have this YouTube show. You should put that up there. But I didn't think anyone would donate to the Patreon. So thank you to those people, and I promise you, I'm going to continue to make these videos about Trump not being normal and everything that's abnormal about his presidency. I promise you I'm going to continue to do it. As a matter of fact, I just did one the other day, and it's called the Trump Autocracy. You have to watch it. It talks about Trump being a dictator and all the similarities between him and some previous dictators. And then also, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do Trump regrets on Sylvia Express, but just on Monday, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get those up there because I'm going to be preparing for trial. But just check it out anyway, guys. So just remember, you are not under criminal investigation. You should enjoy your weekend. Have a good weekend. Take care, guys.